Well, thanks for joining us today, August 1st, new month, and we're going to talk about technology today. So I will just jump right into it. Let me share my screen. There we go. Get that and move that around. Where's the play button? There we are. All right. I think I just jumped one. There you go. August
That's okay.
technology. There
Yep.
we go. Benefits of technology. So, well, Deb, I'll start with this. I love, like, if you talk to any agent, I love saying, what do you think of when you say technology, and you'll get everybody's different answer.
Oh, yeah.
I know you'll still find a few, what's technology to you? Text messaging, emails. And that's about it. And we even know that we could see, how many agents even have their website up and running. What would
Yeah.
you say percentage wise?
The new Moxie site,
Yeah, or just any agent.
pretty bad.
Right.
The new Moxie site is pretty bad odds for us because they don't understand that the other one's going to be going away, even though if they have the other one going up, that's good. But most of the ones that we have, I'd say probably total websites, probably 350 out of 500 have them.
Oh, that's good. That's a lot more than I thought. That's good.
But have they ever done anything to update them? No, they
Right.
don't. They just
So,
set it and forget it. So they don't update things. Now we do have quite a few people that do update their stuff all the time.
yeah, well, the point I'm making is that the technology is all relative to what you want to use, what you think is important to your business. Your agents are independent contractors. I have agents, and I say this and all the time. I said I have agents that have been in the business 20, 30 years, still don't have their website up and running. They barely fumble with texting and emailing. Still have agents doing hand signed contracts and still occasionally faxing, and they're doing business.
Yeah.
So technology is here to help you, but the great thing about real estate, you don't even have to have knowledge of any of these things if you're not going to use them. This is a people person business of finding buyers, finding sellers, connecting with people. So I wanted to give that little disclaimers. Technology, and I've had some agents join us over the years. Every year I have agents that join us, and the first thing they talk about is like, you're not going to make me use this system or learn this or that. I said, if you think it's going to help you with your business, all we want to make sure is you're treating your clients right, getting the right answers, their questions, being good service to them, using the correct forms in whatever way you're supposed to use them, and do everything professional, ethically, and legal, and keeping everybody happy. However you do it, it's okay for us, right? So
people love to have paper files. There's a lot of people that still have paper files. God bless you.
Right.
I'm glad that we don't have paper files anymore, because with us, they would take over all our rooms, I feel.
That's right. I couldn't imagine that. Like, wow, selling 2,000 plus houses a year for 20 plus years. I mean, my gosh, if we had to keep files like that. But so the point I'm making with this, everything we're discussing here today is stuff with just suggestions and ideas, and technology is always changing. And if you want to learn more about it, Debbie's much better than I am at it. So
in some things,
yeah, especially like with
you're
Moxie
more
work.
advanced than I am in some things, and I know some things that you don't know. So
yeah, well, it's one thing is that like my agents with our office, and is that myself and Debbie are here. But the great thing about us, we're full-time support 24/7. We're here to help you. But some of this technology that we're training and helping you on, we don't use on a daily basis because we're not selling real estate, because we concentrate on helping you. So sometimes I push agents a call, send it to an help desk or the 24/7 tech hotline, because they really know how to use it better than us. So sometimes, to all Century 21 Homestar agents, some of this stuff that we go over that we have as Century 21, sometimes we love the one-on-one with me and Debbie and everybody in our office, but sometimes those people at the tech line are a little bit not as personable, but they know it better than we do, because we don't live it and breathe it every day and sell real estate. So All right,
Yeah,
that was a disclaimer. So I'll let you jump into the first slide, Deb. So,
perfect disclaimer there. Yep, because it sums up a lot of things. So, okay.
go ahead.
So the benefits of technology and some of the things that we're going to talk about today are not CRMs and stuff like that. It's different things that you can use in your business if you want to. I have a lot of people that ask me different questions about things, and you'll see when we get to those slides, but I found the information for you and pricing and things like that. And some of them are given to you for free. So we'll get through that as well. But it helps you with your efficiency. It helps streamline processes, automated your tasks, and handle more clients. It's also going to help you with your client expectations, because if you're dealing with people who are younger than you, or even the same age as you, if you're younger than Tony and I, your clients are going to expect you to be doing some of this stuff automatically because they've done their own research, because the online presence is so prevalent. Anybody can find out a lot of things. That doesn't mean that they're a real estate agent. That just means that they have access to different things and say, well, why aren't you using this? Or are you going to use that? You can have the answer for them, right? And as far as analytics and marketing trends, I can't even tell you, the neighborhood news and MoxieWorks is the best thing ever, because it's giving people real-time data about their market where they live. If you have not signed up for that, Homestar agents, you're missing out, because it's the best way to not only get lead capture, because people can sign up for it on their own on their website, but it gives them the real information. They're not going and looking at the TV where the TV's telling them national news. What happens in California is not the same thing that happens in Ohio, you guys. So try
Right.
and get them in our area.
And the tools that you were talking about, stuff that you could get to people, if you give people enough content consistently, they won't search other places for it. So that's
Fair
the
enough.
point. If
Yeah.
you use technology, you're sending out information to people automatically with emails, the neighborhood news, things that are happening. You stay connected with them, and then they stop looking other places as much. So it's kind of like the more information you give them, the less chance they're going to start asking other agents or going to other websites for it.
Yep.
All right, now I got to go to the next. Yep, there we go.
Okay, so here's a couple real good ones. Adobe Scan. All of you people who tell me, well, if I don't use Dotloop or DocuSign, how am I going to get those documents over to people? Your phone has a way to download Adobe Scan. It's free and it's super easy, and it creates everything, your picture, into a PDF. Simple, easy breezy. Every single person can download this on their phone. I have it on my phone, just in case I need it. I have it on my tablet just in case I need it. It's free. Use it. You're always downloading apps on your phone and playing around with things. Do something for your business. Keep one whole page on your phone, just your business icons, your MLS, your Moxie is there, your Adobe Scan is there. Your PDF writer is there. If you do use Dotloop or DocuSign, put those little icons on there. Have it all in one place so that you can find it quickly. The
You
mile.
should be practicing this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just like what you're saying, occasionally, well, not occasionally, it's like at least once a weekend, twice a weekend, get an agent and they're whipping to get, oh, how do I get this to my buyer? How do I do this? How do I go, just practice, doing everything from your phone, pretend like you're on vacation before you go on vacation.
Yeah.
And go, oh my gosh, I got a buyer. Now I got to learn how to get, Dotloop, or how do I get this contract to them, this, or how do I have them view this? So the best thing you could do is practice situations and being mobile. And I know the agents that really you could do everything from your phone, but you got to practice it. And so you're ready to do it, because when you need it, it's usually now, right?
Yep.
You need it now. you want next slide, Deb, or going on? still
Mile
here?
HQ
Right.
is a way to track your mileage on your phone, so that you can report it to the IRS and get your deductions for that. You can sign up for it on the website over there. You can also download it from your app stores there. There is a free trial for Mile HQ. I think they give you 45 miles or something like that. And you can pay for it $59.99 a year. You can also do this for free, you guys, because I'm all about the free if you want to track your own stuff. But if you want an app that's nifty, you know, that can do it all for you and it's easy to use for your reports for your IRS and your accountant when you're doing your tax time and everything, it's $60 a year. And they probably have coupons out there because most of these places do have coupons when you're buying stuff as a real estate agent.
Now I'll give you, I had one agent a while ago tell me, and again, you talk to so many different accountants, they'll tell you different things and how to, you know, track your miles and your gas and things like that. And I remember one agent telling me, he said, well, my accountant told me it's okay if I drive from here to there or over here. And I always, if I have a listing or I have to go check some houses out for a buyer in a neighborhood, I'll drive past those on the way to go to some place so I could check those miles.
Yeah.
That's mileage and working. So I was suggest agents talk to your accountant about mileage because you're a mobile business. So
Yep.
where's your mileage? Only when you go see houses or when you're checking? I had one agent go, yeah, I drive by and I check my yard sign, make sure it's still up, and I check that's mileage.
Yeah, they're
And
working. That's
what is
mileage.
it? What? Yeah. So talk to your accountant, your tax advisor. What specifically is mileage on that? And so that's, you know, again, I'm not a tax expert. So a lot of times agents ask me what they could write off. I said, I could give you what I've heard, but talk to your accountant.
Right.
So, all right. Next one.
Next one. Okay. So CapCut. There's a lot of you out there who are like, I don't know what to do with the video. How do I create a good video and post it on social media? CapCut has a ton of templates. It's totally free to use. It helps you with organization on your videos. It helps you with cutting things. They have a storage cloud there. I highly suggest everyone check out CapCut. I like free, like I told you before. So, and this is an American-based product too. So if you want to make sure that you're promoting American-based and not going out to China or any place else, you know, you can use CapCut. So that's another good one. If you want to figure out things to post on social media and you don't want to come up with your own, I love Keeping Current Matters. I actually subscribe to this because they give a lot of good content out there. I don't pay for the plan. There is a free version that just gives you information. But if you want your own name and Century 21 Homestar branded on it for as little as $29.95 a month, they will brand your stuff. So it looks like it's coming from you out to the public. I just do the free one because I like to see what they're talking about all the time. But it's another way to get yourself out there and make it look, you know, put it on your social media. And it's very professional, you guys. And there's a lot of good information out there, not only for you, but for all the clients and stuff. So I like that one, Keeping Current Matters.
Next here. There you go.
Next, we're going to talk about a couple things here. We'll talk about QuickBooks in a minute, but Forewarn. Forewarn is a fantastic site so that you can check out people that you're going to meet, whether it's a buyer or a seller, especially if you're talking to someone and your spidey sense goes off. We all have it where our back hairs will stand up when we're talking to somebody, or you just feel like there's something off with that person. Listen to your intuition. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or whatever denomination you choose. It doesn't matter. If you feel like there's something off about that person, use your Forewarn. ACAR, Lake in Geauga County. I think Ashtabula has finally caught up with it. And I know that they have it down in the Columbus and Cincinnati area as well. Your board pays for your service. You don't even have to pay for it. They pay for it. Download that app onto your phone and use it. It will keep you safe.
And QuickBooks.
QuickBooks. Okay, so over and over again, I tell you guys, we're business people. This is your business. You need to keep track of your business. You can get a professional QuickBooks program downloaded onto your computer. You don't have to get the super fancy version. They have lots of different versions. So there's like a personal kind of version that you can use. Or you can pay for the big version if you want, but you don't really have to do the whole fancy version. And this is going to help you with keeping track of all your stuff in one place, your profit and loss statements. It even does the mile tracking. So you might say, well, if I do QuickBooks, then I don't need to do the mileage HQ, which is true. You don't. You could just use one or the other. These are all just different things for you. It helps track your expenses. If you don't want to do something like that, then do the free version. It's similar to, and I think it's an Intuit product called Mint. Mint is another one that you can download, and that's a free version. So it's not as fancy as the QuickBooks, but again, keep track of your stuff, you guys. You're business people.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's too many agents that just run their business out of their checking account and pay for things and gas and pay their board dues and MLS fee, and they don't keep track of it. And they're, because we see it every year when we send out the 1099s, we have agents scrambling and trying to figure out deductions and this and that, or didn't plan accordingly, or when we send the 1099s out, sometimes they're so surprised, like, wow, I made that much money.
Yeah.
and then they didn't save any for taxes because they just put it into their the word commingle with their other finances. So my opinion is to agents, back to QuickBooks a little bit, is that you should have a business account, or a separate checking account that just your real estate goes into, not your other, if you have another job or other business. And some agents just put it into that other account and they're commingling with everything, and then they can't tell what's in, what's out, what, reports of, just what was spent. You could have a whole separate account that's connected to QuickBooks that is for your business, have a debit card that just comes out. So you pay for your board dues, your MLS fees, pay for your gas, pay for other things. You could totally organize yourself a lot better with that. And then also if you have a tax person that you go to each year, ask them for their recommendation, because you could, with like Wes as a business, we just send our files or give accountant access to our QuickBooks to our accountant, and they know how to handle it from there. And you don't have to worry about, bringing a box of receipts to somebody.
Yeah. I learned QuickBooks many, many years ago, and I've used it in all kinds of different avenues and different businesses and stuff. So it's very versatile. We have our class schedule coming up here. So we have civil rights on August 3rd with Hesh, and then core ethics with Mike on August 19th. That's a $10 fee one. And then Mike also has DocuSign alternative to dotloop on September 2nd. That's a 1-hour class, and he has a fee for that one as well. September 7th, we have Hesh again. So those are those Thursday morning classes, and he's talking about the mortgage process. So that's a very good one if you're not really sure how the mortgage process works, whether you need a refresher or whether you're just new out of school and you don't really know because you weren't paying attention to that part when you were getting crammed everything in 6 weeks. Totally fine. This is why we have these, right? To give and plus, he's going to talk about things that are in the now anyhow. So October 5th, we have spooky things that can bury your deals. I love this class. I've taken it from him before. And he goes over a lot of things that you would not even think of that could kill your deals. So great information in all of those. I do have the link for the new purchase agreement. The past videos that we have is also listed there on Century 21 Homestar Ohio. Of course, you can always reach out to us all the time too, because we're always available. Like I said, or like Tony said earlier, you know, you can always schedule time with us too.
That's right. And
This one is a little poster that you can put up. This is relatively new information. So everyone gets weirded out when they hear, oh my God, the Fed raised their rates again. It didn't go up that much, you guys. Look at the rate. It did not go up that much. That is not a big, huge change in a loan payment. So we have to provide the real skinny to our people and get
that's
them
right.
off of this scared fence that everybody's on.
Right.
Okay. And then here's another idea for you. Instead of doing the National Day, I just picked something overall because I thought this was really cute. You can find, even if you're doing like everyone looks at this and they're like, sunglasses, those are really expensive. Umbrellas, those are really expensive. Not if you buy fun little gifty things. I'm not talking about spending a ton of money. I'm just talking about something that people are going to remember, right?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
and a good way to do your pop by. And if they're an client of yours, a past client for sure, you can spend a couple bucks on an umbrella and give them an umbrella, you know, because they're going to remember you.
Right. No, I said that in a video before, is that one of the things you could do is when you have a sale and you have money, you take money aside from that sale for future gifts to like this to your clients. So hypothetically, it's once a year you want to give them something and it's $10, you know, save $100. So for next 10 years, you have a $10 gift you could send them, you know.
Yep.
But when you add it up, after you say you have 20 people, you say you have 10 sales a year, and 10, and then it comes up that it's $100 each time for all those 10 sales. But then next year it's 20 people and it's $200, and the year after that, if you go 10, it's 30. It adds up. But if you put that money aside, it's in an account on your QuickBooks, and you don't feel the hit so much. But if you say, hey, send all of your past clients a $10 gift once a year, you're like, well, I had 50 past clients. I don't want to spend $500, you know. Well, if you had that money aside, you can do that, and it's tax deductible because it's a business expense. So
Yeah.
it's that little tip there. All right, well, I will unshare my screen. There we go. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And we'll be back next Tuesday, of course. And remember, reach out to Debbie or myself. We're happy to help you with anything that you need.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.